ASMR 82. How you doing? I wondered if you could guess what we're going to do today. So I had a request to do a video, and I would be delighted to do it. As you know, don't ever be scared to ask me for a video, because I sometimes lack imagination, and I really enjoy it when you actually inspire me and suggest videos. So please go ahead, if you want to, in the comment section of this video. Then I take all your video suggestions really seriously, especially if they're about maps, history and languages. So I had a request, maybe two requests, to do something about Finland or Finnish. So yeah, why not? Now, I have the Finnish book, but I've never really tried to teach myself that much. Maybe an afternoon looking at it and then realising how difficult it was, and then I put it back on the shelf. So I have the second-hand book. It's a bit tarnished, but it's fine. It's from a library. Stoke-on-Trent Library. Thank you, Stoke-on-Trent. So, after the sort of popularity of the last couple of videos where I've done a map, and in a different video I've done a language, and in a different video I've done some facts and history, I'm going to try and combine all three today. So we'll start off with the map of Finland, and we'll look at some places. Then we'll do a little bit of history and facts and figures, and then lastly we'll do a little bit of Finnish, and you can listen to me try to pronounce it. How does that sound? Okay, let's get started. Okay, so let's take a look at Finland, where it is, its neighbouring countries, and then let's dig down and have a look at Helsinki, its capital, and if we've got a bit of time then maybe one or two other cities. I don't protest to know quite a lot about Finland compared to some other countries. I have been there twice. I've been in the airport, once when I was on the way to Beijing, and the other for Seoul in Korea. They do excellent, Finnair does excellent flights to Asia. If you were thinking about going to Asia, Japan, China, Korea, then Finnair is actually really affordable and good quality. So this is Europe, and you can see Finland in the north. Russia dominates its eastern side, and then it borders with both Sweden and Norway. It of course has Lapland in the north as well. So Lapland you've probably heard of, possibly didn't realise that it was in Finland. And Finnmark is actually in Norway. So Finland up here is a very interesting area geographically, because you've got Finland itself, and then you've got Norway and Russia, and then just a little bit down you've got Sweden. So quite a lot of borders up in this area. So that's the northern section, and as you can see, it doesn't actually hit the northern coast in the Barents Sea. because it's bordered by Norway over the north here, which cuts it off from the sea. And for a little I understand about the Karelia Republic, we did a Russian video recently, and I didn't really mention it too much, but I do know that Karelian, or well, basically, they speak more or less Finnish as well. So this is sort of like the Finnish area of Russia, to what I understand. So the Bay of Bothnia is here, in the Gulf of Bothnia and the Baltic Sea. So Finland has got some access to the sea, which it lacks to the north, which would be full of ice anyway, and to the east there where Russia cuts it off. So from seeing things about Sweden before, I understand that the coastline here has some small outposts there that speak Swedish. I mean, that's a very Swedish name. Nukarlebu, Kristinestad. So maybe it's those areas. We'll find out maybe later. Norra Österbotten. Oh, Oulu. I know that's a city. Again, most of my geographical knowledge of places comes from football teams. So I've heard of Oulu. Some of these names are really cool. Latva. Akulinranta. Kemila. Muhos. Nyby. Kemi. Sankajärvi. Rakosenmaki. I can't remember how to pronounce the A with the umlaut on it. We'll take a look at this book properly later. It's pronounced as in cat. Ah. Oh, but the A is pronounced like a. Okay. So, Varajärvi. Varajärvi. Luluma. I pronounced the U like it's Swedish though. I want to take a look down south. Haapsalu. Onkakangas. Alanami. Vasa. Is there another city, Vasa? Okay. Yeah, Turku. Yes, that's the city. Turku. I mean, just look at the green everywhere. It's absolutely beautiful. So, I want to take a look at Helsinki for a little bit. Anko, Breivik, Valkeatarpu, Helsinki is here in the southern tip. Let me show you, zoom out. So right to the south. Mariam is there. And we can see it's a bit more built up. Ah, there we are, that's where I've been. Helsinki, Vantaan, Lentoasema. The airport. I remember, the thing I remember most is that it's got all these lakes everywhere. And we flew over, and all these lakes, it was like April, and they were still frozen. And that really shocked me, because back home in the UK, it was really mild weather at the time. I remember flying over and thinking, they're not just cold, they're actually frozen. Okay, Helsinki. So it looks to me to be with lots of islands. I think this is archipelago, the word for this. And Espoo. And it looks absolutely beautiful. The football ground. I wonder who plays there. This is Ottavälli. No, what that is. Museo. And I was looking at how pretty this place is. Look at these islands here. So beautiful. Kuusisaari. Grenovagen. How green is this place? Look, oh, the little island, and then it goes down here, and there's another one. It's all interconnected. It's really beautiful. How pretty. I'd like to go and investigate Helsinki properly. It seems to have this motorway, dual carriageway or whatever, that seems to connect all of the small islands together. Look at that. So pretty. Espoon. Kauping. Teatteri. I think that's the thing that really gets me, is just how green it is. Is that a restaurant? Wow. Hey, Karampesa. As you can see, just across the water is Tallinn. So across the Gulf of Finland there, you've got Estonia. And I've looked briefly at the language Estonian, and it is very similar to Finnish. Well, the verb to be, the sort of first couple of chapters were. I don't know if they're. Well, I'll maybe look in a second, see if they can understand each other. But yes, so that's Estonia. Relatively much smaller. Just across the water from Helsinki. Which, as we have found out, is absolutely beautiful. That's a really nice picture. That gives you an idea about how many little islands are everywhere here. Seurasaari, Lehtisaari, Kuusisaari. Saari must mean island then, maybe. Lautasaari. written is Espoo another city, or is it a part of Helsinki? Oh, maybe it means something else. It seems to be written in more than one place. Espoo. Someone tell me who's Finnish speaking, what does Espoo mean? Well, when you go out, it seems to be a city, so. There seem to be a lot of place names that are Swedish. Östra Savergate. Österholma. There's remnants of the rule of Sweden. Sweden used to be, I don't know how to put it. I think when it was part of the sort of Swedish overseas colonies, as was Estonia, or northern Estonia. Such a large country is actually Tampere. Yes, another place I know from football names. I actually understand that it's going to relatively, we'll see how many in a sec when I look at the Wikipedia document. I've learnt my lesson from just regurgitating facts without checking them. So many comments I get every day. Tampere Stadion. My point was, it's a very small population. Relatively. I think it's still bigger than Wales, but who doesn't? Well, Iceland, I suppose. Nokia. Oh yeah, does Nokia come from Finland? Tampere. Melo. Korpola. Tervasuo. Samallisto. Sorva. Pirkkala. Vesilahti. Palo. Nokia. Okay, I'm gonna look at some facts and figures with you now. So we zoom out to the map of Finland. Okay, so rather than guess all the facts and figures, I thought we would take a look at them properly. I'm just looking at the Wikipedia article. I know Wikipedia's not the most reliable place to check facts in the world, but it's a relatively good start. Finland, Finnish, Suomi, Swedish, Finland, officially the Republic of Finland, Suomen tasavalta, Republikan Finland, is a Nordic country in northern Europe bordering the Baltic Sea, Gulf of Bothnia, and Gulf of Finland between Sweden to the west, Russia to the east, Estonia to the south, and northeastern Norway to the north. The capital and largest city is Helsinki. Other major cities, oh, there we are, Espoo. It's probably pronounced Espoo. Espoo, Tampere, Vantaa, Oulu, Turku, Sulat, Jyväskylä, Lahti, and Kuopio. I thought it was 5 million-ish. Finland's population is 5.5 million as of March 2020, the majority of whom live in the central and south of the country and speak Finnish, a Finnic language from the Uralic language family, unrelated to the Scandinavian languages. Finland is the 8th largest country in Europe and the most sparsely populated country in the European Union. It is a parliamentary republic of 310 municipalities and includes an autonomous region, the Åland Islands. Over 1.4 million people live in the Greater Helsinki metropolitan area, which produces 1/3 of the country's GDP. Swedish is the second official language of Finland, which is mainly spoken in certain coastal areas and on Åland. A large majority of Finns are members of the Evangelical Lutheran Church. And it says that it was inhabited when the last ice age ended, approximately 9000 BC. I watched a documentary on that in Swedish once. At the time, Finland had three main cultural areas: Finland, Tavastia and Karelia, which was in Russia, I believe, modern-day Russia. From the late 13th century, Finland gradually became an integral part of Sweden through the Northern Crusades and the Swedish part colonization of coastal Finland, a legacy reflected in the prevalence of the Swedish language and its official status. When I was on a plane, they did everything in Swedish, well, Finnish, Swedish, English, and then because I was going to China, Chinese or Korean. In 1809, Finland was incorporated into the Russian Empire as the autonomous Grand Duchy of Finland. In 1906, Finland became the first European state to grant all adult citizens the right to vote. Doesn't shock me. A very progressive country, and the first in the world to give all adult citizens the right to run for public office. Oh, wow. Following the 1917 Russian Revolution, Finland declared itself independent. In 1918, the fledgling state was divided by civil war, with the Bolshevik-leaning Red Guard supported by Soviet Russia, fighting the White Guard supported by the German Empire. After a brief attempt to establish a kingdom, the country became a republic. During World War II, Finland fought the Soviet Union in the Winter War and the Continuation War and lost some land, but maintained independence. Brave taking on the Soviet Union. Finland remained largely an agrarian country until the 1950s. After World War II, the war reparations demanded by the Soviet Union forced Finland to industrialize. The country rapidly developed an advanced economy while building an extensive welfare state based on the Nordic model, resulting in widespread prosperity and a high per capita income. Finland is a top performer in numerous metrics of national performance. Britain is. I used to be a teacher and we're constantly reminded how amazing Finland are at everything, educational-wise. Finland is a blah blah blah, including education, economic competitiveness, civil liberties, quality of life and human development. Finland is basically awesome. In 2015, Finland was ranked first in the world human capital, and the Press Freedom Index, and as the most stable country in the world during 2011-2016 in the Fragile States Index, and second in the Global Gender Gap Report. What was first then? I feel like it's a Nordic country, Iceland. So it also ranked first on the World Happiness Report for 2018, 19 and 20. Global Gender Gap Report. No, it just says all the countries. Doesn't say the particular one now. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's sums up how awesome Finland is, basically. Finland, the earliest written appearance of the name Finland is thought to be on 3 rune stones. 2 were found in the Swedish province of Uppland and have the inscription Finlonti. The 3rd was found in Gotland. It has the inscription Finlandi and dates back to the 13th century. The name can be assumed to be related to the tribe name Finns, which is mentioned at first known time AD 98. Suomi, Finnish for Finland, has uncertain origins, and a candidate for a source is the Proto-Baltic word Zeme, meaning land. In addition to the close relatives of Finnish, this name is also used in the Baltic languages Latvian and Lithuanian. Alternatively, the Indo-European word Gemon, man, Gothic Guma, Latin homo, has been suggested being borrowed as Joma. Earlier theories suggested derivation from Suomaa, fen, land, or Suoniemi, fen cape, but these are now considered outdated. Some have suggested common etymology with Sami, a Finno-Ugric people in Lapland, and Hame, a province in the inland, but that theory is uncertain. The earliest attested use of the word Suomi is in 811 in the Royal Frankish Annals, where it is used as a person name connected to a peace treaty. This is the Swedish area. Sweden under Gustav. Can't read the second name until it. Until 1560. So yes, Estland is Estonia. Livonia, Rigas, that's modern day Latvia. Karelia, modern day Russia. Ingria, ooh, that's really close to St. Petersburg. Helsingborg, Viborg. Dagö, Ösel, Gotland, Öland. Bornholm, yes, I knew they had northern Germany as well. Scania, Småland, Halland, Dalarna, Jämtland, Trøndela, Bremenverden, wow, Bremen as well. Åland, Finland. Okay. Areas ceded by Finland to the Soviet Union after World War II. So, Petsamo, Salla and Karelia. Gulf of Finland Islands. What's that? Porkala. Urho Kekkonen, the 8th President of Finland. Finland joined the European Union in 1995 and signed the Lisbon Treaty in 2007. The whopper swan, Finland's national bird. I'm from Swansea, so I love a good swan. Biodiversity, the brown bear, Ursus arctos, is Finland's national animal. Climate, the main factor influencing Finland's climate is the country's geographical position between the 60th and 70th northern parallels in the Eurasian continent's coastal zone. In the Köppen climate classification, the whole of Finland lies in the boreal zone, characterized by warm summers and freezing winters. Within the country, the temperateness varies considerably between the southern coastal regions and the extreme north, showing characteristics of both a maritime and a continental climate. Finland is near enough to the Atlantic Ocean to be continuously warmed by the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream combines with the moderating effects of the Baltic Sea and numerous inland lakes to explain the unusually warm climate compared with other regions that share the same latitude, such as Alaska, Siberia and southern Greenland. Winters in Finland, when mean daily temperature remains below zero, are usually about 100 days long, and in the inland the snow typically covers the land from about late November to April. Remember I was saying about the frozen lakes. And on the coastal areas such as Helsinki, snow often covers the land from late December to late March. Even in the south, the harshest winter nights can see the temperatures fall to -30, although in coastal areas like Helsinki, temperatures below -30 are rare. Climatic summers, when mean daily temperature remains above 10 C in southern Finland, last from about late May to mid-September, and in the inland, the warmest days of July can reach over 35 degrees. Although most of Finland lies on the taiga belt, the southernmost coastal regions are sometimes classified as hemiboreal. The Finnish climate is suitable for cereal farming only in the southernmost regions, while the northern regions are suitable for animal husbandry. A quarter of Finland's territory lies within the Arctic Circle, and the midnight sun can be experienced for more days the farther north one travels. At Finland's northernmost point, the sun does not set for 73 consecutive days during summer and does not rise at all for 51 days during winter. Ouch. Helsinki's population is 650,000 people. Espoo 200, Tampere the same, Vantaa, Oulu, then Turku just short of that. Jyväskylä, Lahti, Kuopio, Kouvola is below 100,000, Pori, Joensuu, Lappeenranta, Hämeenlinna, Vaasa. And then the Constitution of Finland defines the political system. Finland is a parliamentary republic within the framework of a representative democracy. The Prime Minister is the country's most powerful person. The current version of the Constitution was enacted on the 1st of March 2000 and amended on the 1st of March 2012. Citizens can run and vote in parliamentary, municipal, presidential and European Union elections. Finnish and Swedish are the official languages of Finland. Finnish predominates nationwide, while Swedish is spoken in some coastal areas in the west and south, and in the autonomous region of Åland. The native language of 87.3% of the population is Finnish, which is part of the Finnic subgroup of the Uralic languages. The language is one of only 4 official EU languages not of Indo-European origin. Finnish is closely related to Karelian and Estonian, answers my question, and more remotely to the Sami languages and Hungarian. Swedish is the native language of 5.2% of the population. The Nordic languages and Karelian are also specially treated in some contexts. Finnish Romani is spoken by some 5,000 to 6,000 people. It and Finnish Sign Language are also recognized in the Constitution. There are 2 sign languages, Finnish Sign Language, spoken natively by 4,000 to 5,000 people, and Finland's Swedish Sign Language, spoken natively by about 150 people. Tatar, seen in an earlier video of mine, is spoken by a Finnish Tatar minority of about 800 people whose ancestors moved to Finland mainly during Russian rule from the 1870s to the 1920s. The Sami language has an official language status in the north, in Lapland, or in northern Lapland, where the Sami people predominate, numbering around 7,000 and recognized as an indigenous people. About a quarter of them speak a Sami language as their mother tongue. The Sami languages that are spoken in Finland are Northern Sami, Inari Sami, and Skot Sami. The rights of minority groups, in particular Sami, Swedish speakers, and Romani people, are protected by the Constitution. The largest immigrant languages are Russian, Estonian, Arabic, Somali, and English. English is studied by most pupils as a compulsory subject from the 1st grade in the comprehensive school. German, French, Spanish, and Russian can be studied as a second foreign language from the 4th grade. 93% of Finns can speak a second language. Wow. The figures in this section should be treated with caution as they come from the official Finnish population register. People can only register one language, and so bilingual or multilingual users. Language competencies are not properly included. A citizen of Finland that speaks bilingually Finnish and Swedish will often be registered as a Finnish-only speaker in the system. Similarly, Old Domestic Language is a category applied to some languages and not others for political, not linguistic reasons, for example, Russian. I think it's, from what I understand, it's perfectly logical that a Finnish person, just an average Finnish person, could speak 4 or 5 languages fluently by the time they leave school, right? So if they speak Finnish and maybe either Swedish or another language at home, then they study English, then they study Russian or German or Spanish. That's easily 5. That's unbelievable. Okay, on that note of language, I'm going to embarrass myself by speaking a little bit of Finnish. Sorry. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to try my hand at this. It was asked. I'm not pretending I speak Finnish at all, incidentally. I got this book for really cheap because it's second hand. Thank you, Stoke-on-Trent Libraries. And I cannot profess to getting very far, but I just wanted to look at the language and see how it differed from other languages that I've seen before. European languages, which is not an Indo-European language. I wanted to see some of the grammar behind it, as I'd heard and read that it was a little bit tricky grammatically. Now I can't remember really some of the letters and how to pronounce them, so I'm going to make mistakes much more than I would do normally, as I do actually pay a lot of attention to pronunciation. Let's just have a crash course. So, I-O-Y. How would you pronounce J, for example? J as in yes. Alright, okay, so no J. NK, NG. Nasal sound is represented by NK. So in this topic here about Helsinki, it is represented by NK when it's short and NJ when it's long. So you have to last faction. Singing, so it's Helsinki, not Helsinki. Kaupungi. There are lots. There are also words of Latin and Greek as well as Russian origin in Finnish. Many of the Greek and Latin loan words are in fact translation loans. International kansainvälinen between nations. Yeah, same as Welsh. Rhwngwladol. Literally between nations is what that means as well in Welsh. Rhwngwladol. Grilli, grogi, galleria, galup tutkimus. What is a galapo? Gramma, gangsteri. Gangster. My first words is gangster. C-vitamini, C-disoitin, Celsiusaste, camping alue, bari, bussi, bakteri. I haven't learned U. Is it bu or is it I? As in French bureau, but more open. Where was I? Bureaucrati. Oh, yes, bureaucrat. Bensini. Bestselleri. Filmfestivalit. Farkut. How is that a long word? What word in our languages from that? Is that from Farkut? Firma. Faxi. Finali. Semifinali. Yes, boo. What do you pronounce double O? As in tord, but more open. Tord, your, porbo. Espo, Hamina, Hanko, Helsinki, Imatra, Joensuu, Lovisa, Marianhamina. That's Marianholm. Natalie, Oulu, Pori, Porvoo, Rovaniemi, Tampere, Tornio, Turku, Vaasa, Vantaa. Antiksi, en umarra. Puhukaa hitaasti, olkaa hyvä. Kuinka sanotaan suomeksi? En ole suomalainen. Anteeksi, en tiedä. Puhutteko englantia? Mikä tämä on? Hei. I can say hello. It's the same as Swedish. Hei. Hei, olen Jukka Virtanen. Olen suomalainen. Puhun suomea ja ruotsia. Russian, right? Hei, olen Lars Svensson. Olen ruotsalainen. Puhun ruotsia ja englantia. Hei, olen Pierre Dupont. Olen ranskalainen. Puhun ranskaa ja espanjaa. So I speak French and Spanish. French has got a weird word for it. Ranskalainen, French. The language is Franska. Franska. Hei, olen Maria Sanchez. Olen meksikolainen. Puhun espanjaa ja englantia. Hei, olen David Smith. Olen englantilainen. Puhun englantia. Hei, Olen Vera Makarova. Olen venäläinen. Russian. Puhun venäjää ja ranskaa. So what does Rotsia mean then? Swedish. Hej. Olen Elkebecker. Olen saksalainen. Oh, Saxon. German. That's in Welsh. That's what we call the English. Size. Saksalainen. Puhun saksa, ranska ja englantia. Hei, olen Anil Markandia. Olen intialainen. Puhun hindia ja englantia. Intialainen, so it's Indian, is it? Yeah. India. Mitä kuuluu? Hei, mitä kuuluu? Kiitos hyvää. Entä sinulle? Kiitos hyvää. Terve, terve. Mitä kuuluu? Kiitos, ei erikoista. Moi, miten menee? Kiitos kysymästä. Oikein hyvin. Entä sinulla? Oikein mukavasti, kiitos. Kiitos, thank you then. We will never know. Well, I hope I didn't butcher that language section too badly. I don't normally do languages that I don't study, so I apologize profusely. At least I give it a go, eh? That is very beautiful sounding Finnish language. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and I will try and post some timestamps in the comments so you can visit the 3 different sections of this video. Thank you for the suggestion, and as I said at the start of the video, if you want to suggest my next video or 2, then please leave a comment in the box below. If you liked it, then why not press like, and if you're new around here and you liked it and you'd like to see more, consider pressing subscribe for me, as many of you have over the weekend. Welcome to the channel, guys, and a massive thank you to all my regular existing subscribers as well. You're awesome, guys. Massive thank you lastly to Patreon and my wonderful patrons. If you would like to support me in that way, then I'll leave a little link in the description box and you can have a look at it if you would like to. Okay, thank you so much everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and basically I hope I'm talking to myself and you're fast asleep. And thanks for joining me. See you guys soon, okay? Bye 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 bye. Thank you for subscribing, commenting and liking my videos. It really means so much to me. A special thank you to my supporters on Patreon. The link is in the description box if you want to join them. Also, now you can support me by just watching me on Tingles. Click the link in the description box.